In central Mexico lie the remains of an ancient city so grand and meticulously designed that even the mighty Aztecs stood in awe of it. They called it Teotihuacan, the city of the gods. With a population exceeding 100,000 during its epoch, making it at least the sixth largest city in the world, it boasted wide avenues, towering pyramids, and vast plazas. Yet the most astonishing mystery isn't just its pyramids or its sprawling layout. It's the fact that no one to this day knows who built it. By the time the Aztecs discovered it, the city had been abandoned for centuries. Who were these forgotten architects, and why did they disappear? Today, we journey back thousands of years to explore the mystery of Teotihuacan. Despite having signs of a thriving and culturally advanced society for its era, it's rather strange that there are no written records about life in Teotihuacan. Though the existence of this advanced society is mentioned by other neighboring civilizations, including the Maya, the city's original name remains unknown. The name Teotihuacan was given by the Aztecs nearly 1,000 years later when they discovered its ruins. Impressed and shocked by what they saw, they named it City of the Gods. The early history of Teotihuacan is shrouded in mystery. As for its original founders, without direct written records, we have to rely on other historical evidence to solve this puzzle. For many years, archaeologists believed the Toltec civilization built the city, based on Spanish colonial texts. However, the word Toltec means craftsman at the highest level, and the texts may have been referring to the founders and inhabitants of this city as Toltec, rather than referring to the Toltec civilization itself. Given that the Toltec civilization flourished centuries after Teotihuacan's peak, they couldn't have been its founders. The lack of definitive inscriptions or records deepens the mystery about its founders, but thanks to archaeological evidence, we have at least gained a glimpse into the city's society and culture. The first human settlements in the area dates back to 600 BC. Until around 200 BC, the site consisted of scattered small villages. The city's thought to have been established around 100 BC, with major monuments continuously under construction until about 250 AD. During the period between 1 and 350 AD, the city experienced explosive growth, emerging as the largest metropolis in the region. The destruction of other nearby settlements due to volcanic eruptions, particularly of Cuicuilco, contributed massively to this growth burst. Not to mention the economic and cultural pull of Teotihuacan also made it an attractive destination to work and settle in. By 450 AD, Teotihuacan reached its zenith. It was home to over 150,000 inhabitants, possibly even 250,000 by some estimates, making it one of the largest cities in the ancient world. Covering an area of more than 30 square kilometers, the city contained over 2,000 buildings. Despite its size and influence, Teotihuacan society lacked some features expected of a major power. One might imagine a city of such scale would be heavily militarized, with fortifications and castles dotting its landscape. Yet, intriguingly, there's no evidence of military buildings or fortifications of any kind in the city. Archaeological evidence also suggests that Teotihuacan was a multi-ethnic society. At its height, the city attracted migrants from across Mesoamerica, including the Otomi, Zapotec, and Maya peoples. Each group maintained its cultural identity while contributing to the city's rich tapestry. This cultural diversity likely played a role in Teotihuacan's ability to exert influence far beyond its borders. The idea of a truly multi-ethnic society thriving in that era is astonishing and underscores the city's sophisticated culture, its ahead-of-time policies, and effective governance. Teotihuacan's political system was deeply intertwined with religion. The city's leaders were likely religious figures who wielded power through elaborate rituals and ceremonies. Murals and artifacts depict gods like the great goddess of Teotihuacan and the feathered serpent, hinting at the city's spiritual life. Censers and altars suggest rituals and offerings were central to their belief system. These rituals were likely performed to ensure agricultural fertility, social harmony, and cosmic balance. The pyramids of the sun and the moon, along with the Avenue of the Dead, are among Teotihuacan's most iconic structures. Built during the city's early period, these monument surfaces were painted in vibrant shades of red and covered with murals, adding to their awe-inspiring presence. The Pyramid of the Sun, the largest structure in the city, aligns with the sun's path, reflecting the people's advanced understanding of astronomy. And it's not just the advanced understanding of construction technology and astronomy that's evident in the city's ruins. The builders were also masters of acoustic technology. They designed the surfaces of the buildings and plazas to naturally amplify certain sounds. For instance, in front of the Pyramid of the Moon, the alignment of the pyramid and surrounding walls amplifies sounds from a focal point at the center of a large stage. This ingenious design allowed a person speaking from the stage to be heard clearly across the entire avenue without any additional equipment. One can't help but wonder how many other advanced technologies are still hidden within the ruins. Apart from being a religious and political center, Teotihuacan was also a thriving hub of economic activity. And perhaps this was Teotihuacan's greatest asset and the source of its far-reaching influence. The city's artisans were highly skilled, producing a wide range of goods, from textile, pottery, and jewelry to the much-coveted obsidian tools. The city's workshops produced obsidian artifacts including blades, arrowheads, and figurines, which were traded throughout Mesoamerica. These trade networks extended to cities as far as Tikal in Guatemala, highlighting Teotihuacan's economic reach. But with such wealth and influence, why did this thriving metropolis eventually fall into ruin? Teotihuacan's decline began around 650 AD and continued until its eventual abandonment around 750 AD. Archaeological evidence suggests the city experienced significant internal strife. The elite housing compounds along the Avenue of the Dead bear burn marks, indicating a possible uprising against the ruling class. This internal conflict may have been aggravated by environmental factors. Prolonged droughts, possibly caused by the eruption of the Ilopango volcano in El Salvador, likely led to food shortages and triggered social unrest. Malnutrition and famine became widespread during this period, as evidenced by skeletal remains from that time showing signs of nutritional deficiencies. The spread of internal discord, kicked off by environmental catastrophes, ultimately led to Teotihuacan's downfall. By the time the Aztecs discovered the city centuries later, it was a ghost town, its grandeur reduced to ruins. Teotihuacan remains one of the greatest mysteries of the ancient world. Who built this magnificent city? How did they achieve such architectural and cultural feats? And why did they vanish, leaving behind no written records? Perhaps we'll never know for sure. Let us know your thoughts about this mystery in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to like and subscribe to explore more ancient mysteries with us. As always, thanks for watching.